All right, Coach. Just crazy want to hear at the end. Just kind of your initial reaction to the end of this game.
I mean, what a game. I mean, that's a good football team. I've been in a lot of battles with Coach Norvell, with Jay and his team, and they're going to be a good team, man. And I know they want to win this game, and we want to come back home and send the seniors off right. And what a battle of resiliency from both teams. I mean, that play that they made to tie the game with the 2-point conversion, and then with 50 seconds left on the clock, us to go down and kick one. I mean, just a resilient effort by these guys. The energy that they bring, the energy that this crowd brings, pretty amazing.
And yeah, what did it mean to send off the seniors this way?
It means everything. I mean, these guys could have left. They could have left. I came in and they didn't have to stay. They could have left with everybody else, but they stayed and they built something. They're not going to reap all the benefits of it, but the foundation that they set and laid is important, and that's what I'm so grateful for them for.
Coach, you win 3 of your last 4. Do you see this as a springboard of going to next year, having won 3 of your last 4?
You would hope so, but you got to play the game. You got to have a great offseason. You got to fix a lot. You got to fix, and make sure that we're detailed and make sure our fundamentals are sound, and make sure that we're just, whether it's at home and we're tough at home and then we go away, you got to win those when you go away, and we gotta have a great off season. Last year, we thought we had to have a great off season as well. This one even has to be bigger.
Did you feel like you guys made tangible progress in year 2?
Yeah, I mean, you won more games. I mean, we're measured by wins and losses, so you win more games. I got a young group of guys, and so I'm excited for these guys to come back and see what they can do next year.
Coach, the end of the game, did you think that Chucky was out of bounds and that the clock wouldn't be running there?
Oh, I don't know. I got to go watch the film. I think, from the angle of him catching the ball and going backwards, I can see why they stopped. I see they stopped the clock. Body should have clocked it. But, with 8 seconds left on a stoppage, for them to see they've had about to get set 8 seconds to get this thing going, and for them to just execute in a pressure situation like that, unbelievable. I mean, that was an unbelievable play game. And that's 2 great back-to-back games that were played there in this stadium in Manoa. Unbelievable. The state championship last night as well as this one tonight. So it was really good for us.
What can you say about how Shager played for you tonight?
Shager was solid. I mean, he continues to get better. If when you're in this offense, it just takes time. It takes time to get your reads down. It takes time to get your timing down with the receivers, and really, it's all guys involved. I mean, but he's been solid. I mean, his legs are starting to pop up, and even to that last drive, I mean, we start to play with him on a draw, and he gets us 10 and stops the clock. We're able to call another play, and just keep springboarding us down the field. And so he was solid, man. I think his numbers were pretty good, but more importantly, he gets the W.
Do you think it helped for a guy like Matthew to not have to think about the kick, just blast that 51-yard?
Yeah, a lot of things, right? They really didn't get a good jump on the snap. They get dug in there. There's some fast guys coming off the edge, and we got to go. We got to be better. We got to put a hand on them and see where we can be better in protection. But yeah, it worked out. It worked out the way that we needed it to work out, and that's a blessing.
What were your emotions during that review process after a bunch of guys had already rushed the field and you got to go back to the sideline?
I tell you what, and this is just, the ball did not bounce our way a lot of times this season. The reviews did not go our way a lot of the times this season. The staff, myself, the support staff, the players. We went through a grind and just. We're just hoping for one call this year, and it went our way, and very grateful, very blessed.
Thank you. Good.